Patrick from Workhands, and today I'm going to take you through how you'll submit your hours for OJT as part of being an apprentice with the Universal Academy. So, you should get an invite to Workhands. It'll be sent to the email they have on file. If you don't, follow up with your coordinator, help get that. Once you get that, you'll sign up for Workhands, and you'll be taken to a dashboard like this one. Now in here, you can see everything that Universal has on your apprenticeship. So first thing you'll notice here, you've got a OJT progress chart. Let's go in there and take a look and see how we're doing. So pretty early in my apprenticeship, so you can see I've got about 1,300 hours out of 8,000 done. That represents about 17%, and I don't see any red here, so it looks like I'm keeping pace. And if I scroll down, I'll see, generally ahead of the game there. And in some places I might see a little bit of red. Now red, there's nothing wrong with that. It just gives you a sense of, if you were 17% done with everything, where would you be? So you're always going to have a little bit of red, but just gives you a sense of where you're going to need to fill gaps over time in your apprenticeship. Now the other thing you can get from this chart is if you have any question about what any of the OJT categories mean, you'll see that there's outlines written here, so you can see in detail what it means for residential, industrial, and commercial rough wiring. Now the way these charts get generated is that instead of a piece of paper or an Excel sheet, when you're going to track your on-the-job training hours now, you'll see time cards here, and you'll see I have one due. So let's go ahead and open that. And in here you'll see past time cards if you have any. Let's go ahead and pull up the one that's due right now for August. And in here I can put in any day of the week. So each day or each week you're going to want to fill this out. So let's go and take a look at full. See, I've already been filling this out for the last few weeks. Let's say I want to fill out what I did this week. So on the 24th, I remember, I did just 2 here and 3 and 3. And 4 and 4 there, etc. Let's say I, wasn't in for the rest of the week. If everything's good, at the end of the month, we're going to give you a notice that it's time to submit your hours. And you'll go ahead and hit submit. And they'll be sent to a supervisor for approval. So let's go ahead and do that. And I'm skipping a few days for demonstration, so I'll give you a warning if you try to do it earlier. But yeah, we're going to submit that time card. There we go. And so as far as I'm concerned, my August has been submitted. My supervisor will pull that up, and they'll be able to review. If everything looks fine, they'll approve it. You'll get notified. If not, they'll give you some feedback that you need to adjust. Like, hey, you missed a few days. Can you go back and fill this out? Now, if you don't submit when you get that first notification, you'll get a reminder, typically on the 6th, and you'll be notified that your risk of being overdue around the 10th or so. And then you're good. For the next week then, either at the end of each day or the end of each week, you're going to pull up the time card for the current month. Looks like I've been doing it for the first few days. Let's go ahead and fill out the 4th. I did, let's say just 8 hours industrial lighting. And maybe it's at the 5th. Let's see what we did here. Oh, the 5th is Saturday, so should be good now. So in this case, I don't need to submit right now. Instead of hitting submit, since this is still the current time card for September, I'm just going to save for later. So everything will update, and it's there for me to come back and fill out later at the end of the month when I get notified. And that's going to be 95% of what you'll do on Workhands. You'll have other things you'll do over time. You might get announcements from the program or have documents uploaded or things like that. But if you have any questions about how to use this, how to reset your password, things like that, you'll notice we have FAQs built in through our sidebars. Or, let's say you're not using us from the web, you're actually using us from one of our Android or iPhone apps. Whether you're on the app or on the site, you can always pull up support and start a conversation with our team, and they can help you answer any questions you might have. So that's that. If you have any other questions, like I said, reach out to us on support, and we're looking forward to seeing you in Workhands. Thanks.